Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is what we're into today. We come out here to check out this 335C John Deere. I believe the owner said it was an 08, which that sounds about right. I think the color's changed in 04. And I think they went to the D models like 10. So it fits right in there between the 5 and the 10. It's got a, I think that's probably a CSI delimber. It's not a real big loader to have a delimber on it. It's a, you know, they make the 335s and, well, they make the 337s and the 437s, just a smaller loader. Most of these are just knuckle booms without a delimber that they use just strictly to load and to, you know, they'll run a saw on there to process their wood with, load the trucks. It still works for like this, don't get me wrong. But most of the time it's, the delimbers, you know, they work better on the 437. And that's what you have to worry about when you get a delimber trailer, is that turntable bearing. And that's the main thing. I told the guy about it, and that's his main concern was that turntable bearing. We're gonna try to, you can see it's still leaking out some oil. We're gonna try to see about getting it started. That engine right there looks nice. That's a John Deere power unit, of course. I wouldn't think it would have anything else in it but a John Deere, being it's a John Deere. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. Hey, those two tires aren't bad. Those two, they're slick, but they're radials. Those two tires the same, not bad. That's had the oil dripping on them for a long time. You can tell it's been sitting up, man, been run, because that's pitted. But that'll probably clear right up. Jacob's not with me today. I'm having to hold the camera and film and talk and tell y'all a little bit what I'm trying to do. But what I'm trying to do here is like flip it out. Check it out for a man. This man wants to sell it. See if I can flip it out, make $1 and move on. It's definitely worth salvaging. It's got a good looking grapple on it. Not been broke up too bad around the tongs. Got one line capped off on it. Don't know what that means. That cylinder right there, kind of rough a little bit. You know, the decks are pretty straight on it. Not bad. The sheet metal's straight. Looks like that outside engine closure's back there. They broke the step, so I'm gonna have to struggle getting up. Stand by. Well, I made it up. All right. All that looks good. Floorboards in it. Yeah. It's got some antifreeze in it. Well, I don't know if that muffler looks like one time it come around and got into that. That's ugly. See what the engine looks like. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice in there. I'm pretty sure that's a 60, 68. Yep, I don't know if you can see it right past there, but it's a 60, 68. Let's see what the oil looks like. The oil looks good. That's plus. It's not too bad cold today. Let's see what the inside looks like. Well, I mean, not terrible. Just needs a cleaning a little bit. I see a key in it. I see a CB in it. Headliner's shot. Let's see. All right. 11,199 on the hours. Not bad. Hoses and all looks good on it. It's not bad. I mean, the cab. Well, that's got to be. Oh, okay. I ain't never. It's almost like my camera's self-leveling and y'all can't see what I'm doing. But I was trying to. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with that, I don't guess. Oh yeah, it does. Anyway, I won't. Dang camera. Sorry about that. Anyway, I won't open it. It locks it, and oh, that looks good. Got the windows in it. They blanketed these out, or did that, I guess, to keep the sun from beaming them on the back side. But it's not bad, really. It's not bad at all. I think we'll throw a couple of batteries in it, or a battery in it, and just start it up to say we started it, where we can show the man. All right. Let's see about putting these batteries in here. He had some Super Start batteries, and I'm gonna see if we can get it started with the Super Starts. Let's see, there's the positive. Okay. Might have to go get my own stuff. Uh-oh. Let me make sure y'all can see. Hopefully that'll work. Put y'all right here. Now y'all on top of the engine. Don't fall. Okay. Plan B. All right, contact. That was easy. That battery right there is dead. Let's try this. Got to change more batteries. All right, I just got my one battery hooked to it. See what that'll do. No hydraulics. This is your pilot control. Just done it. It lights up here, but not getting anything. That works. Well, the one battery cranked it and the engine sounded really good. All right, as I was getting down, I see a leak right there. I wonder if that's the problem. Well, now we know why they had oil on it. Got a leak. And that very well could be on the pilot. Not letting it. I'm gonna have to look for it if we get it bought. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to do something different to check that turntable bearing. Let me go get some stuff. I'll show y'all what I got on my mind. Well, since that didn't work, I'm gonna put a jack right here on this subframe and right here, and I'm gonna lift up and see if I can check the turntable there. You can see the engine's in good shape. Started right up. But that's the biggest thing, like I've told y'all before. That's the biggest thing is this turntable bearing. You just got to make sure they're good. Because that's $10,000 right there to do that turntable bearing. And you know, the loader just brings so much. It's naturally something that you can, you know, afford to spend some money on it, but spend $8,000 to $10,000 on it right off the bat. And of course, whoever bought it would have a new turntable bearing in it. So anyway, let's see what we can do. All right, so I had to go gather up some stuff to make this happen. I got some block. If y'all could see I have y'all rested, y'all would be nervous because you're right on the edge of falling off. But I just wanted to unpack this 20-ton air and hydraulic bottle jack. There's the, we don't need that. But I did get the 2-year warranty when I got it. You can just, if it you know, you can just bring it back and then replace it. So I spent the $44 for that. And I forgot what the cost of this. I hope to have it in the video. But I went to my local Harbor Freight. They sent some spare seal kits with it. And purchased this thing this morning, fresh out of the bag. Because if I sell this loader, I don't think these tires are going to make it. I'm going to send a picture of them to the guy. And of course, we can get them with air. Those probably are better than those because those are just biased tires right there, looks like to me. But I'm going to send a picture of him. I'm going to let him make a decision on he wants to try it or not. And since we couldn't get it started, we're going to have to lift up these outriggers with a come-along. And we're going to have to break these locks. Maybe that's where you do it. Right there. I don't know if y'all can see it good. I'll call somebody and ask them. But enough about that. Let's see if we can find any slop in this turntable bearing. Look at that. Man, I love it when a plan comes together. I really do. That is awesome. It's almost a perfect fit. It is almost a perfect fit. Let's see him raise this up some. All right, that's good. Let's get our tube and tighten that up. Okay. You know what? I might not crank the air compressor right here. I may just use it for the tire change. I'm just gonna see what. I can't see anything. All right, let's see what it looks like from that point of view. About to let it back down a little bit. It did come up a tad. Did y'all see that? This is when you check the stuff. Has a little bit of play. All right, and about to let it back down one more time. Oh, I didn't even have it tight that time. Right now. I am. Got it all now. Watch it a little bit right in here fall. Okay, we got it bought, guys. I'm here at the bank this morning to go pay the man. I flipped it out. Didn't make a whole lot on the top end, but the guy told me, and I do a lot of business with him. He said if everything's like it's supposed to be and he can fix it without, you know, spinning an arm and a leg, he will kick me back a little bit more, which is fair enough with me. I'm happy to take a risk on it, and I trust him to do the right thing. Let's go get this guy some money, get him paid, and get this loader ready to ship. Okay, we got that done. Quick interesting story. As I was sitting there waiting to get the money out to pay this man, I think he had to be the manager of the bank. Walked up and said, "You look familiar." I said, "Yeah, I'm from Andalusia." And he said, "Yeah." Anyway, went on. I said, "You just look familiar." I said, "You watch YouTube?" He said, "Yeah." I said, he said, "What are you doing there?" I said, "Do Will It Starts." And then it hit him. He was talking who I was. Anyway, he watched Hank's channel back when Brandon was on there. So he's been watching Hamiltonville Farm a long time. And hopefully I got him over there to Dontbewily. I said if I'd known it was going to be Cameron Finley in the bank, I'd brought it in there with me and you could have been on the YouTube. You know, I always get aggravated at Hank because Hank will grab a tool and go put it back up before I get through with it. But I'm actually, he's actually doing the right thing. I want had a viewer give us these, Jacob and I, and we're going to actually put them to work, even though I know that's a millimeter, but still I can find out what size it is. I think I can get it on there good enough to pop that plug loose. But anyway, appreciate you, JD. Let's see about what size that's going to be. Well, it can't be that hard. I'm going with a, those right there weren't coming off. Maybe. Wow. Embarrassing. Y'all getting to see it live too. He sent these little swivels. I actually have him on the video when we got it, so y'all give him a shout out to him. Well, I went to O'Reilly's. They didn't have a Harbor Freight. Went to O'Reilly's and got a 1/2-inch pull handle and an extension. I've got another 6-inch extension if I need it. Jacob and I needed a pull handle rather than that ratchet. Let's see how this works out. All right, it broke loose. I know it's got pressure on it. Tell you something I am going to do. I'm going to get a bucket. That is some decent steel. That's perfect. That was a perfect fit. Okay. Plan coming together. If that'll release the, I'm gonna get that hatch. This ratchet now. And hook up to it. Don't know just exactly what's going to happen. I'm hoping it goes leaking here in a minute. Well, it did. That's what it was. Well, that took the pressure off. Okay, I had him down here helping me. I don't know if I recorded that or not, but we'll do one more so y'all can kind of see how we did this. That saves a lot of trouble right there. Perfect. All right, I got the other two on the other side. This is the last one. I'm just releasing the pressure relief valve. Here's what they look like. That's in case it blows a line, it won't let the outriggers collapse. It holds pressure on. Which I tell you, I don't know if y'all can hear me good, but one time I was loading with an old Knucleboom loader, and it laid over to one side, and I thought I had lost my outriggers. And I looked down there. It was an old one now. I looked down there. It was a chain driven. I looked down there. My outriggers. I had two of them. They were standing straight up. And I was hanging on to the valve body. All of a sudden, it went over, and it broke the stump out of my. I was loading a big old log out of the river swamps, and it broke the stump out of it. And then it went over, and then it started coming back. But that water hoses that come from the valve bank that run the functions kept it from collapsing on me. I was on an old Log Hog 105. They was notorious to break the stumps out. Then they come out with that Z200 Log Hog. That was probably the most efficient loader that ever was made. It was a real good one. But things happen really fast, and you can tell this thing is going to pop here in just a minute. You know, I caught every one of them but that one. Oh, there it is. Clean it up with gas. Make it work. All right, I gotta wash this one off. But that's what's holding them up. I guess if the engine goes down and you have to rack up the loader, you'll have to go to every cylinder and take those off so you can get it relieved enough. Well, you get the pressure off of it when you at least rack it up and get it to where you need it to be. All right, here comes our porta power. Get this bucket under here. Okay. Hey, we tried to catch the oil, did a pretty good job of it. Probably got 14 gallons of it, but it's a dead machine and there just was no way to control it, you know. But let's get these tied up so they don't fall down. at it then. Hook my truck to you. Well, I walked all the way up here and it looks like he's about to get her done. All right. Here we come. Perfect. All right, so we took this come along, and hopefully this come along is finally going to pay for itself right here. Let me get on the other side and I'll get the pin ready. Finally, the come along was put to use. Hey, can I, before you do that? All right. Had to lay the camera down, but what we did, we beat that pin in and turned it, and it will not work out on the travel back. He's gonna let the come along on down and rest this lemon gate, the stand down on it. We're gonna go get these tires checked out, and we're gonna see about getting these brakes hooked up for him. Get him ready to be on the road. I think that was the hard part, was getting it out. He just told me the reason he was spinning so bad, he didn't have his suspension back up, and he wouldn't put no weight on his truck. Once he caught that is when he come on out with it pretty good. He lifted it up high enough that he could back up with the gate down, and he got him a running start. All right, he is on it once he gets it loose enough to take it off. All right. That's not a good shot, but woo-wee. That was close. I'm sure y'all couldn't see that turn. But we have made it out of there. We're about to be back through the gate. This thing wrapped up. We just got a half a mile to go up here to the truck stop. We're either gonna call someone with a tire truck, service truck, where they just carry loads, get all these tires aired up properly, fix the air lines on the truck, and get him on the way back. So we didn't have that much trouble getting it out of there as much as it could have been. Did have to put his light bar up because couldn't get his lights to the back of the trailer, but that's not unusual. That's going to be kind of a tight fit going under that. That's what it slowed down for. Antenna hit it. Alright, we made it through the gate. There goes a fine low boy rig. Got somebody doing a little crop dusting this morning. Let's go get these tires checked out. Okay, well, we're getting the tires changed on it here at Interstate Tire and Towing. They got right on it. We went up there to Conway Diesel service right up in Owassa exit, and they was fast and friendly service there. I just like going to places that just don't mind helping you. I mean, all what we got was $20, but they just got right on us and helped us. These guys got right on these tires and trying to get him out of here. They're gonna put 4 new ones on the back, and they're gonna get on down the road. They have got the tires mounted. That looks so much better. These radials right here, they slick, but they'll go a lot further than those bias tires. They put 4 tires on the back of this thing. They got to shoot just a little bit of air in here. It'll be ready. That there's who did it. If y'all in this area, y'all come see them. Hey, thank y'all for watching, and remember, don't be wild.